Hi everybody, this is Siamara from Fitness XD, and today I'm going to take you through some core and cardio HIIT. All right, so let's warm up by starting to run in place. 30 seconds here. We're just going to get the body moving, get everything nice and loose, warm, and ready for this workout. We are going to do a pyramid style today. So that is, we're going to do a set of exercises, stop halfway through, and then turn back around and redo them in the opposite order. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to really enjoy it. I already know this. All right, 3 more seconds. And then we're going to stop here and we're going to stop and twist one side and then the other, bringing our arm and twisting our body. Make sure that you point your toe of the same side that you are essentially punching here. All right, so this is getting our abs fired up more, our entire upper body moving, our shoulder complex. Give me 8 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And then from here, take one arm over your head and then the other. Make sure to point that toe to really elongate along the side of your body. Oh, here's the person. So unfortunately, I'm outside the middle of the day. Well, I guess fortunately, it's a beautiful day taking you out for my workout, but there's going to be a couple of appearances along the way. That's okay. We'll keep going. All right, we've got 7 more seconds, and then we're going to take it down to the ground. 2, 1, and then come on down to the ground for some bird dog. So this is one of my favorite exercises to warm up the core. Find your neutral back and then lift opposite leg and opposite arm, 5 reps per side. 2, 1. Okay, now switch sides, find that neutral core and go. Give me 4 more. 2, 1. All right, good job. Go ahead and grab some water. Our bodies should be nice and warm, and then we're going to get started with that workout. So we're going to start out with one full body exercise and then go to a plank variation. Now you're going to notice that all the exercises get a little progressively harder. So we're going to start at a jumping jack, all right? I'm going to start a timer, and we're going to go for 40 seconds and then rest for 20. And go. Jumping jacks, there's a timer up at the left that you'll always be able to see how much time we've got left. We're already almost 10 seconds into your first exercise. Don't mind me just looking around, waving at all the people. All right, you're halfway. Remember, just 40 seconds go, 20-second break. Good job. Sometimes I feel like, jumping jacks are really fun, but they kind of feel endless because you can do so many in just such a short amount of time. All right, 2, 1, and done. All right, so that heart rate should definitely be up now if it wasn't from your warm up. Grab some water. These are your 20 seconds to do so. Catch your breath. And then from here, we're going to go into a plank. Now we're just going to start out with a regular plank on your forearms or on your hands. I'm going to start out on my hands here. Make sure those feet are spread nice apart. Your glutes are clenched to make sure to keep a good core contraction. Everything's neutral. You're already 14, 15 seconds in.
To your forearms if you need. You can alternate coming from forearms to a high plank, whatever feels comfortable. If you even need to reset and come on down to the ground and come back, just make sure that you keep good form. So do what you need. Just don't let those hips sag. Keep those feet apart. You're almost done. 2, 1, and done. Good job, everybody. All right, let's grab some water and then we'll go on to a really fun exercise. I know you're gonna love this. We're just gonna do a basic burpee, okay? So make sure that you grab some water, take a deep breath, and I will show you a modification on how to do this without it being high impact. And let's go. So with a traditional burpee, you're simply hopping your feet back and then coming up. But for low impact, you can step back rather than jumping back into a plank and then back up. So wherever it is that you're at today, pick one of the two. Either hop into a plank or step into a plank. The point is that I want you to keep on moving for 40 straight seconds. It's okay if you need to alternate, one hop into a plank, come up, and then step into a plank. That's fine. Just do what you can today, and the next time you do this, challenge yourself more. And look, we're already done. Great job, everybody. You did so well. Definitely grab some water now, and then we'll take it back to some planks. Let our heart rate come on down. You've got 5 seconds, so let's go on over to our yoga mats. Oh, there's another visitor there, and let's go. So with your side plank, make sure that you always keep your hip up and that your shoulders stay stacked one on top of the other. If you need to stagger your feet for more a wider base, that's fine. If you need to bring one foot down to the ground, that's fine. Just make sure that your hip always stays up. I'm gonna stack my feet back together. And the top hip is what you're keeping up, but the bottom oblique, the one oblique pointing towards the ground, that's the one doing the work. So a little fun fact there. You've got 5 more seconds left, almost done. And down. Great job, everybody. Grab some water if you need to. Take a deep breath, and then we're gonna get right back into another high intensity exercise. We're gonna do some jumping jacks. Your heart rate is going already, still from the burpees. You've got 3 seconds. And go. Squat and jump. Squat and jump. Now make sure with these squats that you're always coming down low. So don't sacrifice your form for a jump. If you need to come onto your toes rather than jumping, that's fine. But look at me from the side here. Just make sure that those glutes come below your knees, even if you're hopping. So slow down, don't just hop, 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 hop. Make sure to slow down enough that you bring your glutes all the way down and don't give me half reps only. You will get more out of this if you slow down and bring your glutes down for that full squat. And look, you're already done. Good job. 40 seconds go by quick. Definitely grab some water. And then we're gonna go back into that side plank, but on the other side. So I'm gonna move my phone so I can watch the timer and only do this for 40 seconds. You've got 3, 2, 1, and up. So just like the other side, make sure you keep that hip up towards the sky. If your feet are stacked on top of one another, that's great. You can bring your arm up. If you want to stagger your feet for a greater base, that's fine, or bring your knee down. Wherever you are at, just make sure that your hip stays up towards the sky. I'm gonna go back to my feet stacked on top of one another. This is the most difficult variation. You've got 8 seconds left. Just remember, take a deep breath as you get shaky. 2, 1, done. Great job. Okay, so now we're going to make the burpee a little bit more difficult, and we're gonna go from a burpee into a hop. You've got 8 seconds left. This will be fun. It's actually my favorite variation, I think. And go. Hop into a plank, up, and then hop at the top. Again, just like the last set of burpees, if you want to step back into a plank, that's fine. But this time too, if you don't want to hop at the top, you can simply come up to your toes. Watch here from the side to see what the burpee looks like with the hops. All right. You've got 12 seconds left. I know I'm a crazy person who loves burpees, but you know what? I like it for short periods of time. We've got 3 seconds. And done. Great job, everybody. All right, grab some water. You've got 20 seconds of rest here, and then we'll go into the next plank variation, which is actually my favorite plank variation. So come on down to the ground, clean off my yoga mat, another visitor walking by. Come on up to a high plank here, and we're gonna alternate leg lifts here, okay? So make sure that you start out with your feet wide, a hip distance apart. And then you're just simply bringing one leg to the ground and then the other. You can also do this from your forearms if your arms are getting shaky. Still very good work here. You're more than halfway through. I'm going to come back up to my high plank. I prefer it from this method. Nice neutral back here. Notice that my glutes aren't sticking out. My glutes are not also dipping to the ground. And done. That one takes a lot out of you, but it's so nice to hold the plank and alternate leg lifts because it makes the time go by faster. All right, grab some water if you need to, and then we're going to do some star jumps. So let me demonstrate here. You're going to go into a very low squat and then jump up into a star. Ready? Get set and go. It's basically like a jumping jack up in the air, but this one will take out a lot out of you. So if you need to just squat and come up to your toes, that's fine. You're still getting a lot out of this exercise by just coming up to your toes. If you can jump and hop at the top, awesome too. Make sure that you do that. You're halfway through. I need a second. And back to it. Surprising amount of burn in our thighs here. It's okay to alternate, do a couple up into your toes, and then go back into those hops, wherever it is that you're at today. And last one, whew, definitely feeling nice and hot. So I'm going to grab some water and cool down. And then from there, we're going to go back into those planks and take it a little bit higher on terms of difficulty with some shoulder taps in our plank. So come on down to the ground. Your feet are wide, very wide this time, about the mat distance. And then your hands are narrow, so close to one another. And you're simply going to alternate tapping one shoulder and then the other. If you need to come on down to your knees, that's fine. You don't want to let your hips sag side to side a whole lot. That's where a lot of the core control comes on. So if you're in a high plank, knees off the ground, and your torso is moving everywhere, just come on down to your knees. And remember, quality over quantity. You're so close to being done already. Last 5 seconds. Done. Great job. That one's not an easy one, so definitely a good job for making it through. We've got 3 exercises left until we reach the top of the pyramid and then come on back down. Now we're going to combine the burpee with the star jump. All right, so we're going to do a burpee to star jump. Are you ready? Hop back into a plank, star jump. Hop back into a plank, star jump. So I know this one's very difficult. This is taking those 2 exercises and combining them, but you're strong and you can certainly do this. It's okay to step back into a plank if you need to. It's okay to come up into your toes rather than a hop at the top. So whatever you need to do to make it through this 40 seconds. If you need to take a breather for a quick second, that's also fine. Step back, come up into a hop. Last one. Great job. All right, I think my heart rate is officially through the ceiling, and I'm sure yours is as well. We've got 8 seconds, and then we're going to go into the last plank variation, which will be commandos. So for a commando here, you're going to go from a high plank into a low plank, but you're going to bring your right elbow to the ground and then come up in your right hand, then go down on the left and go up on the left. So you're alternating which side you come up and down with. Lots and lots of work here. Arms are officially on fire. This is why, this is going to be the hardest plank variation that we do. Lots and lots of core, lots and lots of arm strength here. Just everything. I can feel every muscle in our body. You've got 3 seconds. You can do this. Done. I think I ended there a little early for you guys. You're welcome. Okay. Last exercise of the pyramid. Not sure if this one's actually harder than the burpee with star jump now that I'm looking back, but that's okay. We're gonna do a burpee into a push-up. Ready, get set, go. Hop back into a plank, do a push-up and up. We're not hopping at the top. We're simply stepping back into a plank if you need. You can also do your push-up on your knees and then step back up. Or hop back into the plank, push up, hop back up, stand. Wherever it is, you can also combine them and you can step, then do a full push-up, step back up. You could also hop back and then come on down to your knees for that push-up. And then back up. Careful with your yoga mat. And we're done. That's it. Great job. That is the top of your pyramid. So what this means is that now we're going to repeat all the exercises that we just did, but in reverse. So we're not going to repeat the burpee with push-up, but instead we're going to go back into the commandos and then work our way back. So let's get down to the ground, come up into your plank and commandos. 40 seconds. Your arms are on fire. I know, mine are too. So if you need, just come on down to your knees and do the commandos from here. You know, they're easier, but they're really not that much easier. Make sure that you keep your core contracted. Come back up into your knees if you're able to, you know, just keep moving. A little break here for a quick second because my arms are going to fall off maybe. How are you doing at home, at the park, at the gym? How are you doing over there? Please comment below and tell me. You've got one more second. That's it. Woo! Good job. Let's grab some water. And because we're working our way back, this means that we're going to go into those burpees to star jumps. Oh, cute little puppy and family walking over. So gonna go ahead and cut them out of the picture real quick. And all right. And come on down and jump. So hop on back to your plank and star jump. Next time I'll have to make sure to get up really, really early, and instead I'll be able to take you to a better spot in the Palais Royal over by the fountain, since there shouldn't be anybody here. So work out with me, get a really awesome view of the Palais Royal, the Royal Palace. You'll enjoy it. Take a breath here if you need. All right, you can step back. Oh, and here comes a photographer with the cutest couple that walked by, but unfortunately I'll cut them out for you. Anyway, so we're done with those. Go ahead and take a 20-second break. You can actually see them in the background here. They were taking the cutest photos. All right, anyway, we're gonna come on down to the ground, back onto our mats. We're very strong. We can do this. I know it's getting very tough, but we're almost through the hardest part. Wide plank here and shoulder tap. Remember, make sure that your feet are wider than the mat and your hands are very close together. Don't let those hips swag side to side. Come on down to your knees if you need it. Quality over quantity. I'd rather you come on down to your knees and give me really, really good reps that actually trigger your core because you're working hard. Then you come up to your feet, knees off the ground, and then let your hips swing everywhere. You're not going to get nearly as much out of it. So wherever you're at today, that's fine. You're almost done. And down. Whew! My core is feeling that, everybody. I'll actually tell you, this is a voiceover, as you can probably tell, but about 2 hours after this workout, recording it for you, my abs were throbbing as I was sitting down on my couch. I'm pretty positive it was from those shoulder taps. Okay, star jumps. Well, I mean, really, it's probably from the entire workout. There's a lot of core, but definitely those plank shoulder taps make me get all fired up in my core. So how about you? You tell me, which of the core exercises make your core fire up the most? All right, you've got 12 seconds here. Make sure that you are continue to move. If you need to just come on down or come on up to your toes only, that's fine rather than hopping. We're almost done, and that's it. No more star jumps today. That was the last one. Grab some water, and then we're gonna come on back to our yoga mat for my favorite. Planks plus leg lifts. Take a breath here, deep breath. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice high plank here. My arms are so shaky. I remember my arms being so shaky. So come on down to your knees if you need to. And you know what? This is the first time I came down to my knees because I knew I couldn't keep proper form in a high plank. And then I was amazed as to how hard this was to prevent any sort of rotation in my core as much as possible and bring my leg up. Like this, I think might have actually been a little bit harder. Try this out. Tell me what you think. Which you think is harder, down on your knees or up on a high plank? All right, that's it. Working our way back, what feels like very quickly. Grab some water if you need it. And then we're going to go into that burpee plus a hop. Wiping off the sweat here, 5 seconds. Ready, set, hop into a plank, hop at the top. Hop back into a plank, hop at the top. You can do this. You're more than 10 seconds in. You can step back if you need to, and then just come on up to your toes. Whichever way, it's fine. We're on the end of this workout, and I know that these exercises are tough. So if you're starting to feel tired, don't just give up. Don't walk away from this workout. Just modify the exercises and keep moving with me. You can do this. 3 seconds. And done. Woo! Great job, everybody. We're already back to those side planks, so we're basically at the end of the workout already. Come on down to your yoga mat. Clean off the dirt if you're outside like me. You've got 2 seconds and lift. Remember to keep that top hip pointed up towards the sky. I'm going to go ahead and bring my knee on down to the ground because my arms are terribly shaky from everything that we've done so far. You do you. We're strong. We're going to make it through. "15 seconds. Keep that hip up. Don't let it dip. All right. 2, 1, done. From here, we're going to go back into those squat jumps. You've got 13 seconds left of this little rest. Grab some water if you need to. One more visitor here. It's funny the amount of people that walk by sometimes. Okay, let's go. Squat and jump. Ton of dogs right now barking in the background. Not sure if you guys can hear them, but cute little puppies everywhere that I'm trying to not be distracted by as I work out so that I can show you how to do these exercises. Otherwise, I would totally be working out and running up to these puppies to pet them. All right, you've got 15 seconds. Make sure that you are hopping along or coming up into your toes, wherever it is that you are right now. You got 4 seconds left. And last one. Really feeling it here, but we made it. I didn't think I would for a moment. Definitely grab some water. And then we're going to go back into that side plank, but the other side. Come on down to your yoga mat. Come on up into your forearm. And I'm just going to go directly onto my bottom knee on the ground since that's what I did on the other side. Reminder that you always want to duplicate whatever you did on the opposite side the second time around because you don't want to make one side stronger than the other. That is, when we planked on the left-hand side, if we had our bottom leg down, just because we can do it with our bottom leg up for the right side doesn't mean we should, because we don't want to create an imbalance of strength, okay? So start out with your weaker side and then repeat that on your stronger side and work your way up at the same time in terms of strength. And already done. See how quickly 40 seconds goes? We've got 3 exercises left. We're so close to the end. Grab some water if you need to. We're going to do those basic burpees one last time. So hop on back to a plank and up. Hop on back to the plank. You can step back if you need to and up. Remember, we're not hopping at the top here. We're only hopping back into a plank and then standing up. You're more than halfway. Still going here. All smiles. Gonna be such a good workout. You're gonna feel so great later today and tomorrow. You've got 5 seconds left. You can do it. Just give me one more rep. And that's it. Good job. Second to last break here. And then we're just gonna go into those basic planks. So come on down to the mat. Take a breath. You've got 5 seconds, and then you can do this on a high plank or on your forearms, whatever feels more comfortable for you right now. You can also start at a high plank and then come on down to a forearm. You're already 10 seconds in. Heart is racing, arms are shaking. This is good. Hope you caught that little look there of, were we really only halfway? But now we're already 10 seconds in and we can do this. Or 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Just drop on down like a bag of rocks. It's all right. Grab some water and then we have your final exercise. Hope you're as excited as I am. So 3, 2, 1, jumping jacks. This is it. This is the end. You just have to make it through 40 seconds of jumping jack. And then we're just going to do a very quick stretch together to wind on down. And then we're done for today. Jumping jacks must seem like an absolute delight now. You're more than halfway. Keep moving. Try not to stop if you can. All right, almost done. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! That's it. You're done. You're so strong. You made it. Good job. Let's come on back to the end of your mat and let's take a deep breath. Bring your hands overhead. Give me another deep breath. We're just gonna do a very quick stretch here to bring our heart rate down. Walk on out to a plank. Bring your body down to the ground and then curve on up. This is also known as a cobra pose in yoga. Stretch out the front of that core after everything that we just did. All right, then bring your hips back into a child's pose. Try to bring your forehead to the ground if you can and your glutes to your ankles. Deep breaths, and that's it. Great job, everybody. You did absolutely amazing at home. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button and like this video, and I'll see you at the next workout. Also, here's my view from the end of the workout. Just wanted to share this with you. All right, bye.